coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Chris Archer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at Adeiny Hechavarria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range, the ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. One strike now from Archer. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Too high. 1-2. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Popped high in the air. Ramos has a play. One down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at ball one. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, batting .500, 5 for 10. One out, nobody on. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Benintendi is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting third, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Now in the box, Hanley Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball that misses. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
This is a good at-bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a two-out walk.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
And now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ramirez, the runner at first with two gone. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 to Martinez.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 is in there for the second strike.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching MLB Network. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
And
first.
leading off for the Rays, third baseman.
Now he'll
Matt
step off.
Duffy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Sale is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 0-2. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's really struggled 0 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Cron, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
3-0 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Pulled softly out toward right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Duffy on second. Home at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called the ball. 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rays strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Xander Bogaerts.
And the pitch. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate,
And
Brad Miller. And he'll
Rays.
step in to start things out
Second
against
baseman.
Chris Sale.
Brad Miller.
First pitch on its way.
D-Rod.
Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. In his career, Echeverria is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8, designated hitter, Denard Span.
Up next for the Rays, Denard Span, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ramirez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Here's Jackie Bradley
Leading off for the
now.
Red Sox, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. A called strike over the outside corner. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 home. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Smith, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 9th, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone just 2 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Here's Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. And there's ball 1.
The count's 1-1.
In for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Ramos might try to make a play on it. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Vasquez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count pitch on its way, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
From the stretch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Malik Smith the next to hit. Lifetime against Chris Sale. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 5. Matt
Stepping in and
Duffy.
ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin
Standing in, Kevin
Kiermaier.
Kiermaier. Sale has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Now here it comes. Change up low, 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out into right center. Well hit. Ramirez will head for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Ramirez stands at second with no outs. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Smith ranging back to the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now. But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Now the 2-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Miller trying to get there. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jr.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Here's Archer on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Vasquez stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Boston's out in front, 2-0. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gomez was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Bogaerts. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Striding in once again, C.J. Cron. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Sale sets. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a called strike 3 on the corner. Rays strand just the 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez will start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. One strike now from Archer. Grounded to third. Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Mookie Betts. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew Benintendi. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a check swing, a foul ball. Vasquez stands at first with 1 out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count. The pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He takes a high fastball for a strike. 3-1. Strike two swinging.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Rafael Devers would be next. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Vidal Nuno trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Vidal Nuno.
Rafael Devers will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-0 Boston. Here's Echeverria now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Denard Span.
So 1 away for Denard Span. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive on this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sale has his target. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set. Here it comes. Strike taken. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A 1 pitch on its way. High pop up. Duffy is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Striding in once again, Christian Vasquez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nunez, the runner at second with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. He's 1 for 4. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Betts takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 6, the Rays nothing. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Matt Duffy. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bogarts charging in on it, and there's 1 away.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, he went for the punch out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble after a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Rays held in check here. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Popped him up. Prone in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Hit on the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Nunez on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sale has his target. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Ready for another shot now. Adeiny Echeverria hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Over to Nunez for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They still find themselves down 6-0. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Called a strike there. 2-1. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. Jackie Bradley Jr. waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded by Echeverria. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Red
Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the hometown 9 as they trail big here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score so far. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Popped him up. Ramos over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. To third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Up next for the Rays, Denard Span, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Benintendi has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Hare.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mallex Smith. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped straight up. Coming in is Benintendi, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Matt Barnes answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Barnes.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. On the move is Betts, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin
Standing
Kiermaier.
in, Kevin Kiermaier. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Chaz Roe enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Chaz Roe.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mookie Betts, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Ready on 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Smith. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
That's ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox on top, 6-0. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Mitch Moreland is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch is a called strike on the edge of the strike zone.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Here's C.J. Cron now. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 0-1 delivery, and it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Line toward right center. Betts is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman, Moreland. throw on to first, and the Red Sox move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Both Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Chris Sale earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error.
Say, little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody seats. Hit the scoop, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick.